Hey guys, this is Mooregirl and welcome back to my channel. Today on YouTube Tuesday, we are going to do an intro. So I am going to show you how I did my intro. Now I'm going to get some art. These are custom colored by me. So I'm not going to go into detail how I custom color it because now it's going to go into a longer, more tutorial on Photoshop. I just want to show you how I use the effects like this. How it comes in, swipes in, and how each word appears. Okay, so this is basically what this beginner's tutorial is on Keynote. So I am using Keynote, and Keynote is included in your Mac. Now, if you have something like a PC, you might have PowerPoint. It's very, very similar. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do, we have to get some clip art. Okay, so these are called vectors, pieces here. So this is what images that we're going to get online, and plus the background. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to go to the internet, and I'm going to start with my Google search. I'm going to look for a background. So I'm going to put background. And then I'm going to go for images for diamond background. And I'm going to grab this image here. Okay. So this is the image that I use for my background. So I'm just going to right click it. Save image as. And I'm going to call it diamond and make sure it goes to my desktop so I know where it is. The next thing we're going to do is find the spray paint. So I'm going to type in spray paint can PNG. And that way it will give you a transparent background. So we're just looking for a can to use. Let's use this one here. And this is how you know it's a transparent background. You see how you see the checkerboards here? That means it's not a white background. And you can see the difference. If I click on this, it has a white background. This does not have a white background. I'm going to show you why that's important. So we want to right click, save image as, spray. Can. And again, desktop, so I know where it is. All right, so now I need a diamond. So again, we're going to go over diamond, PNG. Okay, so let's grab this diamond. Again, you can see that it sits alone because it doesn't have a white background. Let's right click, save image as. Okay, we can call it diamond. And it's going to save to the desktop. All right, so now that we have our images, we're finished with the Google. All right, so then what we want to do is get a new page. All right, so we have the background, we have this, and we have this. All right, so I'm starting a new page. And the first thing we're going to do is, okay, guys, so now that I have my images on the desktop, the first thing I'm going to do is just grab them. So I'm going to take this image and just pull it. And you see the plus sign, it's just going to add it. Okay. And I'm going to stretch it out. Make sure I don't see that. I know it is copy mark, guys. And I'm going to grab another one. Okay. Stretch this one out as well. And I'm just, for mine, I just kind of butt it together. Just make sure it just kind of blends together. All right. So that's my background. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is lock it. Is take my other background. I need my diamond. Size it. And I need my spray can. Okay. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is once I have my images here is to lock that background image up. So I have my two images and I kind of just going to place them where I want them to be. Okay, then over here in format, you have three tabs, format, animate, and document. You want to be in your format, and then underneath you have categories, style, image, and range. Okay, you want to go into arrange. So when you go to arrange, it's going to tell you, do you want this image to be front or back or how to align it? We're just going to go straight down to lock it. Okay, so both images cannot be moved. So the images cannot be moved. See this one? So highlight this and lock that as well. So this can't be moved and this can't be moved. All right. Second thing we're going to do is this one here. We're not going to lock it, but we want to move it. Here. Look at my other one. And then I want to turn it a little. Okay, so I'm going to either move it position here. This goes up or down, or this here, angle. Okay, the diamond is going to come out here. It's kind of large. Just take the corner one, size it down. Look at this one here, and that's angle as well. Make it a little larger. And we're going to go this way. So I have my images here. Okay, so my first image, my second image. Okay guys, so I have my intro up. So we're going to start with the spray can. So in order for the spray can to move from left to right, we have to do an animation. Okay, so the first animation I use here is called skid, and let's preview this. You see, look at it slides in from left to right, and I gave it 80 seconds. So we're going to do that here. So we click on it, build in, add an effect, skid. So we down here, and it's showing you how it's doing it. And then it had 80 seconds. This is how you do your seconds. It's going left to right. So let's preview. There we go. The second one we're going to use is called Sparkle. It has 60 seconds and it's also going from left to right. Let's preview. And it's the second one. So the order number here is telling you this is number one. This is number two. Again, this is very similar to PowerPoint. So let's go to the example. Click. We're going to build in. Add an effect. Down to sparkle. Left to right. Did you see that? Now that's 2 minutes, but that's too long for my effect. You guys might like it. My effect is 80. So it's faster. See? There we go. So now let's preview. There we go. Okay guys, so now we're going to go through the text. Remember my example, and then we're going to go here. So my text is here. You have to go to format and text. So in my demonstration, I want more to come from left to right and girl to come from right to left, so it could bump into each other. And then when makeovers, I kind of want it to just come in. So let's just look at these. Okay, so we're going to look at the preview of more. Okay, left, right, appear, jiggle, and then these appear. All right, so let's work on more. You're going to see more, 215 points. Girls are weird, and it has a drop shadow. So let's go to our sample. Go into text. Type in more. I'm going to highlight it. It's 215 points. Go get your font. Girls are weird. And my color. And you can go here and get the sample swatches, or you can go here and get custom. Mine is already done here. See how you could have colors? Mine is already done. So this is my color. And I'm going to click out of here. I want to add a shadow. So I'm going to go to, I'm still in format under text, but I'm going to style. I'm going to go to shadow and just add a drop shadow. Click off. Next we need to get the word girl. Again, text. to 15. Font. This time I use my color blue. Again, I have custom colors, and my blue is here. X out. Bring this closer. All right. This is how you know it's a baseline when you see a lot of yellow going across. That means it's on the same exact baseline. Okay, now we have to do our shadows. Drop shadow. Okay. All right, third one, makeovers. Text. Okay, next is makeovers. All lowercase. Okay, I'm going to highlight it. This one is 78 points. Okay, I'm going to go get my font. My girls are weird. And then this is also blue. Okay. Let me see if this, I don't know if this has a shadow. It does have a shadow. So again, for shadows, style, drop shadow. It's kind of harsh, so I'm gonna bring back this opacity for the shadow. You see, just like that. This is how you can adjust it. All right, since it's so tiny and small, I don't want it to be too dark. All right, also, you notice this is close together. This is called character spacing. I need to spread this out more so it can go in between this. The E and the O needs to go between the lowercase g. So I'm gonna double click. I'm gonna go back up here. Okay, in my font area, drop down. It's called character spacing. Okay, I'm at 14%. Click on. And I want the K just a touch. All right, bring it a little closer. I think I want more like 11%. Okay, let's look at the top. Nope, 14. 14 it is. Down. Okay, and we just want to move it. Okay. All right, this is good. Okay, so now I have my Mooregirl makeovers. Mooregirl makeovers. All right, so the thing I want to do now is just do the animation. The reason why I separate it is because more is going to come this way, girls is coming this way, and makeovers is going to appear. So it has to be 3 separate. Okay guys, so we're back on my intro. So now we're going to animate. So the first thing we want to do is highlight more. So we are in animate here. So it's going to tell you what special effect I use. Mine is called move in. So let's preview. So it moves in from the left to the right, as you can see here, and I do it in 60 seconds. And then I have clicked here, bounce. Okay. The next one is girl from right to left, 60 seconds. And the third one I put in big scale. So again, let's do that. More. Highlight it. Format it. Animate. Build in. Add an effect. It was called move in. It automatically had the bounce here, and you saw that. It's moving in, and it's 60 seconds because I wanted to move in faster. There we go. And I want this to bounce and bounce into each other. All right, so that's it. Next one. Girl, built in, add an effect, move in. But now we're going to go right to left. 60 seconds. There we go. All right. Okay. Third one. Go up here. We used scale big, 90 seconds. Okay. Highlight, animate, built in, and effect, big and scale. And guys, use your own imagination, but this is what I use for mine. Scale big. There we go. You saw that preview? It goes big and it scales down to exactly where I want it. Okay. There we go. All right. So now let's see what we have so far. I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, for the makeovers, also I want to show you this preview. Look at this. See how it jiggles right there? So we have to add a special effect for the jiggle. Okay, so this is called action. It's a jiggle. This is in when you want it to appear. This is the action you want it to do to make a special effect. And this is how you want it to go out. Same thing as PowerPoint. So this one is called jiggle, 125 seconds, medium, order 6. Okay? Because without it, it's a different effect. Now look at this. That's it. So let's highlight it. Action. Add an effect. Let's look for jiggle. There we go. 125 seconds. Medium. There we go. Preview. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is add my DIYs, tutorials, reviews. Okay, these are all the same. Pop, 80 seconds. Pop, 80 seconds. This is a little longer, 85. So it tells you when your build order is 1, 2, see it? 3. This was a little confusing to me because I wasn't using Keynote. This is going to be 4. This is 5 and 6 because you have the coming in and the jiggle. So that has 2 orders. All right, be really comfortable with that because I was very confused. And it's important how you put your order in because if this was number 1, this would appear first. So you have to make sure your order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it, guys? Alrighty, guys. Now what we're going to do is add these tags, the DIY, the tutorials, and the reviews. So I'm clicking here. I'm looking for my font, my point size, and my color. Okay. Same thing here. Same thing here. They're all 55 points. Okay, so let's go to the example. What do we do first? We have to bring in a text. So it's DIY. All right, highlight it. Our color, remember, over here, this is going to give you the sample colors here. If you want to get that other special features where you have your own custom colors, you want this one here. Click here. It's going to give you another drop-down box called colors. And you can go either way to get your colors, however you want to do them. I keep it here, but it keeps my example. You see? So I use fuchsia. X out of it. It was 55 points. And let's go find that font. There we go. Okay. Let's look here. It's drop shadow. Let's look here. So we're going to go into what? Style, shadow, drop shadow. Okay, and you can adjust your drop shadows here. You see? Wherever you want it, and if you want it to be black instead of gray, so look how it pops a little bit more. And you can change the opacity however you see fit. Okay, and also what we can do is text, remember? Change the character spacing. Okay. All right. This looks a little small. Let's make this larger. Let's make this 65 points. Okay. All right. So we want to repeat that for each one. Text. Click. Let's do 65 points. Okay, get our font. What I like about this, it keeps the last fonts that you was using. Okay, get our color, remember. So this is really easy. Style, shadow, drop shadow, text, character space. Okay. So we have that, and then to line it up, see how that yellow cross hair is right here? That means this text is lined up horizontally, okay? And then right here, it's lined up vertically because you have that cross right there, here and here. That means all this is lined up perfectly. Next one, text, bring it here. We're gonna put review. Okay, highlight it, color, '65, font, drop shadow, character. Okay, again, there we go. I'm gonna move this over a little more right here. So all of them, you see that yellow line? That's all on the same baseline. All right, so now we have to do our animation. Okay, guys, we're back to my intro. Now, what's next? Let's animate this DIYs. All right, again, pop, 80 seconds. This is number 7. 7, 8, 9. They have the same exact effect. This will come in first, second, third. If you are out of order, so make sure you are in order for everything, because if not, your stuff will be acting crazy and it'll overlap. Trust me, it happened to the Mooregirl. Okay, so now it's time to do the built-ins for these. Okay, so we're in built-in. The first one is DIY. This is called pop. Remember, 80 seconds. So let's go here to my example. DIY, built-in, add an element, pop. See how it pops in? 80 seconds. All right, next one, built-in, add an element, pop. It's 80 seconds. This is, okay. Next one, built-in, add an element, pop. And this was 85 seconds. Okay, I know something is off because this should be only number 9. So let's see what happened. DIY, built-in. See, it has an action here. So let's take this out. Okay, so now 7, 8, 9. That's how I knew something was wrong. And if you don't have that understanding of what's first and what is last, they will not come in consecutively. Okay, So I knew something was wrong because I know with this example, it ended with number 9. This example should have ended with number 9, not number 10. That means there's an action somewhere in your effect. So just make sure if things are not right, make sure you go through your built-in, your actions, and your built-out. Because I have no built-outs and I have no actions except for this. All right, so let's look at this. Okay, guys, let's look at this first one. Okay. Second one. There we go. We have our information up. The next thing we need to do is put this all together. So when you pull this all together, because let me show you what's going to happen. This is very, very important. So whenever we do PowerPoint presentations, it should be smooth. Look at this automatically. The timing, the jiggle. Okay, so slide this over after reviews. Now, next slide. Where's everything at? It's not there because you have to click, click. Okay, we do not want that. All right, so now we just have to do this part. So here, let's go back to the first sample. On click. This is where we come to our build order. Okay, I know this looks a little confusing and it's intimidating when you first see it. But let me explain to you, because no one explained it to me. I couldn't find any good tutorials on this. So I had kind of learned it myself. Your build order spray can. Okay. Remember, it tells you each effect. Diamond, more, the girl, the move in. It gives you each information. Makeovers. It's telling you this is big scale. Remember, it came in and I did it again for the jiggle. This is the action part. The next one, pop for DIY, tutorials, reviews. This is the order of service. This is how it's in order. Now, when we want to start, number 1, okay, I have it start after transition. Okay, after transition. So, let's close this out. Here. Go to build order. Spray can. See what it says on click? After transition. After build 1. Remember, number 1, number 2. Number 2 has to come after number 1. You don't want to click it. You want it to come after. Same thing with more. It comes after 2. Girl is going to come after 3. And so on. I could not figure this out for the longest, guys. And my stuff was not timing correctly. Okay. All right. Let's preview. There we go. No clicks. Okay, you see how that worked? It was automatically done. As soon as I clicked on that slide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, done. All right, guys, we did an intro. So now you can take this over to wherever you're using for iMovie, whoever you're filming art. Now from here, just take it to your film editor and add your music. Okay, guys, so this is how I did my intro. Just, be your own creativity self. Be creative. Do your own thing. At least you know how it comes in, how it goes out, how it appears. And the most important is your build order and timing. Because we know sometimes when we do those PowerPoint presentations, they never come out correctly. Again, this is the same version of it. It's timing in, timing out. How long? Remember, built in comes in. Action is what you want it to do. You want it to jiggle. You see? That's the action. See that jiggle? Okay. The build out I didn't do. And the build out is basically how it disappears. Okay, but mine doesn't disappear because it all disappears at one time on my channel. Now we got all the animations done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this slide because I'm gonna show you how to export this into a QuickTime movie. All right, because I don't want that other slide in my Parliament slides because I already have this together. Again, here we go. Alrighty, so that's done. It's time to export. You're going to go over here to the file. You're going to go all the way down to export to QuickTime. Okay, and you can leave this as is. Sometimes I put mine to 1080 and then just click next. And then you just name it. All right, I'm not going to do mine because it's already done. All right, guys, so this is your Mooregirl. If you have any questions, of course, ask. Sorry that the video is long, but you know what? I went through all these cutie quick, oh, this is how I did my intro in 2 minutes. No, I'm sorry. I wanted to go in a little bit more detail, even if you have to stop, come back to it. I like teaching things like I'm teaching an online class. This is how your Mooregirl is, because when I was looking for how to do something in one video, it took about 30, watching 30 tutorials just to do a 2-minute intro. So guys, I'm just showing you from A to Z, step by step, how to do this thing so you won't be going through all these, other tutorials. It's nice to get other ideas, but it's just confusing when you have to go through so many and each person missteps. So again, we went from the beginning, we went to fonts, we went to color, we went to effects, we went to build order, and the whole transition. So I'm pretty sure I covered as much as you can. Now, I want to see some intros, guys. Not your Mooregirl intros, but I want to see your intros and make it very creative. Throw some pictures in there. And if you do throw pictures, your Mooregirl, you gotta have clear photos. Do not have pixelated images on your videos. If you do, I'm not going to hit you up. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you on the next YouTube Tuesday. Hit me a comment. Let me know what you want to see for your next YouTube Tuesday. All right, guys, it's your Mooregirl. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next YouTube Tuesday. Let me know, guys, in the comments what you want next. All right, guys, it's your Mooregirl.